My Taropist is now in session. Hey everybody, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. Bo and I, we're so glad that you're here. Hello everyone. Welcome on in. We're gonna do some readings for you guys. See how long Bo sits. See how long he stays with us. But yeah, we're going to go through the order of the Zodiac, starting with our birthday babies, Taurus, right, Bo? That's right, Bo. We're starting with Taurus today. Going from Taurus to Aries because it is Taurus season. And the winner chicken dinner for the poll for the next all signs was, well, you already know if you're watching this video, it was love and money predictions for the rest of 2025. And then I realized, like, dang, we still have like a long ways to go in 2025. Maybe I should have just done for the month of May, but it's all good. We're gonna get it, and it's gonna be fun. So keep in mind, though, all that being said, these are predictive readings. These are predictive readings, which means that most likely it won't resonate exactly at this moment, but keep them in mind for the rest of the year. It's predictions. All right. You can watch for all of your placements, I should say, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node, or any other placement you want to watch for. Please do. While you're coming on in, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Please and thank you, my friends. Also, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you, my boos. Let's get it, Bojangles. Yeah, buddy. You ready? I'm ready. Let's hit it for dun dun dun. First up, Taurus. He's gonna want lots of pets, you guys, so bear with me. Hey, Denise. Hey, friend. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Janet. So Latte Tarot give you a shout out on that Taurus birthday reading. All my Taurus people. Okay. Speaking of, we did your birthday reading yesterday. So if you missed it, go swing on through and check it out after this, of course. But make sure you check it out and enter the giveaway while you're there. Hey, Lisa. How you doing, boo? All right, everybody ready? Let's get it. For Taurus, what is coming in love and money for you for the rest of 2025? Now, what's coming in love and money for the rest of 2025? Staying alive in 2025. Let's do it. Taurus, Taurus. He bubas. So sweet. All right, Taurus. What's coming in love and money for Taurus in 2025? Ooh, okay. That's funny. The devil came out in your birthday reading as well. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be overcoming some kind of, I don't know, getting rid of, eschewing some addictions, some things that have had a stranglehold on you for a really long time. So I feel like there's you overcoming something that has kind of been holding you back from progressing forward, from going after some kind of abundance. For some of you, it may have felt like you're working really hard, steadfastly, and it's finally looking like all of your hard work and efforts are going to be paying off in the rest of 2025. Particularly, I feel like when you overcome whatever that challenge or difficulty was, Taurus, okay? So if you've been working really steadily towards some kind of goal when it comes to, this is feeling more like this is your work, career, finances, I feel like whatever that is that you've been putting energy and effort into, or what you've been waiting for to pay off, to grow, to accrue, hey, Bo, to accrue some kind of wealth for yourself, some abundance for yourself. For those of you who are maybe have been entrepreneurial, maybe you've been building a business, I feel like in 2025, all of your hard work and effort is going to pay off. Some of you maybe have been very obsessive about like obtaining wealth or growing a business or excelling in something. Like you've been very steadfastly putting effort into that. And I really feel like that's going to pay off. It looks like there's abundance coming for you in the rest of 2025 when it comes to your shmoney, honey. But I also do feel very strongly, Taurus, again, like if you can check out your birthday reading, because there was a lot about overcoming maybe some addictions or things that have been sort of a stumbling block for you in one way or shape or form. Okay, really like finally freeing yourself and releasing yourself from that. For some of you, maybe that's a person that you're getting rid of and releasing. Okay, so take a look at that and see how it resonates for you in that reading. But it's looking like, especially once you do that, is when the abundance is gonna come in for you. When it comes to love, it looks like you've got choices, decisions, options to make, okay? For some of you, you may be making a decision on whether to get rid of certain options in your life and move towards a committed relationship. Like, do you want to take yourself off the market, Taurus? I don't know, boo. I don't know. Let's see. I think there are some of you that are, though, going to have a big decision to make when it comes to love and commitment. Let's see. Tell me more about this decision that Taurus may have to make when it comes to love and commitment. You're confused. I don't know. The Moon card. Could be dealing with another Taurus, could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra in the major arcana, Aquarius. There may be some confusion, decisions, and choices that you have to make when it comes to love. I'm not seeing very clearly what that choice is, unless it is to like, do you want to take yourself off the market? Maybe it's like an F love energy. I'm not really getting that, though. I'm getting some of you maybe have been taking a break from dating. It's maybe been a minute or you will be taking a break from dating. And kind of maybe giving yourself time during that break to get some clarity on what it is that you really do want. I mean, do you want a higher level of commitment? Do you want to just kind of date and see what's out there and just have fun exploring your options? Like, some of you might take a beat to kind of reevaluate and reassess what it is that you really want. And for some of you, it's like, even what does higher commitment mean to you? What is that? What does that look like? Maybe it's not what you used to think or used to want. Maybe, your choices are different now. Maybe you're just at a different place in your life, and what it is that you used to think you wanted isn't what you want anymore. So I feel like there's like some time for you to kind of reset and reevaluate. Anything else on love coming for Taurus? Some of you are healing from a past relationship. That's for some. Taking a break or will be taking a break from somebody. And maybe that you're taking a break to kind of go explore other options and kind of see what else is out there and make a choice of, do you want to get back with that person, or do you want this break to be like a permanent break? So, take whichever resonates for you, Taurus. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention, though. At some point in 2025, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of attention, 6 of Wands, success, and the 10 of Cups. So for those of you who make a choice to commit, I do believe that you will successfully find somebody that you could have long-term happiness with. Those of you who make that choice. But I feel like either which way, I feel like you're in an energy where you're feeling really confident. You're feeling good about yourself. Maybe some of you have been working also on like your health, your looks, that sort of thing. For those of you who are in a relationship that is committed already or will be, there could be like bun in the oven energy for those of you who can have the babies or want to have the babies. That's for some of you. But I feel like whatever choice you make, you're going to feel confident about that choice. You're going to feel confident about that decision in the direction that you choose to go. Okay. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to be getting possibly like a lot of options and attention as well as the year continues to unfold. Okay, Taurus, and that's what I got for you, Taurus. All right. Let's see who else is out there. Zoya, hi friends. Hello. I saw you yesterday, some of y'all yesterday on the Taurus birthday reading. Welcome back. That we were finally doing all signs. I know some of you guys were hoping for an all signs reading, so we're finally doing it. Yeah, booze. Yeah. On a Saturday, which is different for us. Unusual here on the channel to do a Saturday all signs, but that's the way it went down this week. So thanks for bearing with me on that little switch up. And hopefully, for my Taurus people, again, you guys caught your birthday reading. All right, let's go to. What are we? I'm so confused since we're not starting with Aries anymore. It always throws me off the first couple all signs when we move to a new order here. But let's go. Somebody trying to call me? What happened? My meditation music went quiet. Where's Gemini at? There you are. Freaking lost you. Hold on. It's a little bit hard for me to maneuver with Bojangles on my lap. Okay. Let's get it. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly. I've been having a little bit of sinus stuff, and I did a cleanse earlier. Hi, buddy. Yeah. It's because you. It's because of your furs. It's because of your furs, my friend. Okay, Gemini. Hi, Gemini. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, sorry, Geminis and everybody. I gotta do a little. My nose. All right. Gemini, we're going to take a look at the predictive energy around love and money for you for the rest of 2025, my friends. So let's get into it right now. Gemini, what is coming? I don't know if you guys can see this guy. He's just like, Mom, can we just cuddle right now? All right, Gemini, what's coming with the predictive energy around your love and money for the rest of 2025? Gemini, what's that predictive energy around your love and your money, honey, for the rest of 2025? Hi, Mona B. Hi, Boo. Hey. I'm looking at the chat. I'm trying not to, but Gemini, Gemini. All right, Gemini, what's that predictive energy around your love and your money for honey for the rest of 2025? I don't know if I want to take that. Let's see. Give me something good. Oh, okay. I heard heavy is the head that wears the crown there, Gemini. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it, okay? Some of you, my friends, have been really wanting to and desiring to. Well, there's a couple of things going on. First, with regard to your career. Well, also with regard to love, some of you could be entertaining a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also have Pisces energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, but very specifically a fire sign. But I'm feeling this is it's coming out in the order of money and then love so far. So we'll see. But I feel like there's an opportunity here that's coming for you in work, a decision that you may have to make, an offer that could be coming through for you to acquire a new position that's going to give you a lot more authority and leadership. Okay. So moving up in terms of the responsibilities, the duties that you may have to shoulder. I'm getting to that for some of you, this could be because somebody else is like let go or someone else is released, or someone, you know, drops down a notch in whatever field it is that you work in. And it's kind of like there's a space that's made there for you. Okay. For some of you, it's just an offer that's going to be coming your way. But for some of you, it's just the manifestation of something that you've been wishing and really, really hoping for. For some of you, you've been working really hard towards that. Some of you Geminis could be working in, even doing work that has to do like with spiritual work. It could be online. You could be someone who is like a presence, you know, I don't want to say the word influencer or something like that, but it could be something like that where you've garnered, you know, a reputation or some kind of a presence for yourself. Maybe you will be taking that on. So like whatever it is that you do, whether you're a chiropractor or, you know, a plumber or a pediatrician or whatever it is that you do for work, Gemini, you may also like create an online persona for yourself to kind of add to whatever it is that you do. So you could be like, you know, kind of branching out into other spheres of influence. There's the influence word again. But I'm getting too for you Geminis, like for some of you, it's like you're going to be taking on more responsibilities, more duty. Okay. A leader stepping into maybe a leadership role. All right. It's going to keep you very, very busy, Gemini, for the rest of the year. Hopefully a little bit, possibly a little bit stressed. And that's why I felt that be careful what you'd wish for, because you just might get it. Because Gemini, I feel like this is going to be a situation where you're going to be like, it's like a make or break. And so again, you're going to have a big decision to make. And I really feel like some of you guys are very intuitive and you're going to kind of consult your intuition. Some of you may even consult a reader, maybe get a tarot reading. Hey, listen, I'm available at mytaropist.com. I'm just playing, but seriously, some of you may get like a reading on this. Like, what should I do? Should I take this job? Should I take this opportunity? Should I branch out in this capacity? Should I take on this responsibility or this role or whatever? So some of you, you have a decision to make, and I feel like you're going to really go with your gut on this. Okay. So some of you, I think this is something you really wanted, but it is going to add a lot of responsibility for a lot of you. And in fact, it may, you know, maybe an added amount of stress, but you know, it's something that I feel like you wanted. So it's up to you if you really want to handle that. I do feel like for some of you, there may be somebody like let go due to some bull cocky banana foo-foo shishi that gets discovered. Make sure you're not a part of that bull cocky banana foo-foo shishi. Okay. Like trying to sabotage somebody, trying to kick someone down a notch, like keep your nose clean in that. Okay. If that comes up with regard to work, career, finances. Okay. Let's see. What about love coming here for Gemini? What's coming in love for Gemini for the rest of 2025? Yes, sir. Come on. Go on. Okay. What's coming in love for Gemini for the rest of 2025? I heard for some of you, you may be like taking a vow of celibacy for some. For some of you, it could be for like spiritual reasons. Like you just want to heighten your intuitive abilities. You want to kind of, you know, get more, be more clear spiritually. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like feeling like a cleanse of sorts, if that makes sense. Yeah, not like you're renewing your virginity, but it's just more of like, I just feel like I need to cleanse myself energetically. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. And I feel like I just need to kind of spiritually cleanse. And for some of you, you may be taking a vow of celibacy to do that. That's not for everybody. Okay. Anything, what's coming in love predictively for Gemini for the rest of 2025? You know what? I want to say this too, Gemini. For some of you guys, I'm sorry, back to work, career, finances. I got to say the messages that come. Some of you maybe deciding to release yourself of some kind of responsibility. So some of you are making the choice to take it on, and some of you guys are letting some things go. Okay, whatever that is. Hold on. Okay, this is for Gemini. Tell me more about love predictions for rest of 2025. Love predictions for rest of 2025. That's interesting. That was also there, the moon. So lots of Pisces energy. Could also be other. I look at the moon interchangeably with the water signs. It's predominantly Pisces typically, but it can also be Cancerian energy. Sometimes I read it as even Scorpionic energy, but you know, because water signs ruled by the moon. But I you know, take it as it resonates for you. I'm gonna say with Judgment in the Moon, again, I feel like some of you are deciding to kind of be quiet and kind of go within and do a lot of deeper inner work to kind of heal. I feel like some of you aren't really sure about what you want going forward in a relationship or in love. Some of you are going to make a decision. I'm telling you, like, either take a vow of celibacy or like take some time intentionally to like focus on yourself. There's something here very much because you had High Priestess and the Princess of Swords. I feel like there's something really strong too about you guys really focusing on your spirituality, maybe doing some shadow work, maybe just really trying to heighten your sort of, you know, spiritual acuity when it comes to like being able to hear your intuition more clearly. I don't know. There's something here about I feel like you intentionally doing some deeper dives to really like clean house. Okay. Release any like soul ties that you may have to past people, that kind of thing. I feel like some of you guys are just, I'm telling you what, like you're gonna take some time just alone in silence, maybe even go on some kind of retreats or what have you. But I do think that it's not all that it's going to be for some of you. I think there is going to be some dating for some of you, or maybe more of a focus on deepening your friendships and your connections that aren't love related. Okay. So deepening your friendships and your commitments to your friends and seeing friends as family and friends as soulmates. It's almost like you're changing your perception of like love, and that love is not just the romantic version of it, but love also includes family, includes friends, it includes pets, it includes, you know what I mean? That soulmates come in all different shapes and sizes. And it's like, you know, it's like you realizing that you want to give more to the connections that help strengthen you and build you as a person. And the people who give back to you are the people you want to keep around. And it's like, you know, I'm okay being just by myself, even if that means, you know, not having that romantic love. Although I feel like some of you guys will. For others of you, if you're already in a relationship in 2025, there could be something here where you're deepening that connection as well. Okay. You could be like bringing a child into your connection. You could be adopting a pet. You could be making some kind of a higher level of commitment to each other. That's for some of you. But I feel like there's a whole other group of Geminis that are like, I'm okay, me, myself, and I. And I'm really like, you know, tapping into the different kinds of love and what that means for me, and not just looking for romantic love, but really giving to relationships that are nurturing and fulfilling on different levels, you know? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. All right. I feel like we went a little long on Gemini. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, crystals and paints. Hey, boo. Hey. How are you doing? How you doing, Alban? Man, I haven't seen you for a hot second. I think Alban is what I feel like. I feel like I haven't seen you for a hot sec. It's good to see you, boo. It's good to see all y'all. Thank you for being here. I've had like a little bit of a headache, and I'm hoping it kind of subsides. You're okay-ish? That's okay, boo. Important thing is you're here, and I'm so glad that you're here. Okay. And I don't just mean on this channel. I mean, I'm just glad you're here with us on this planet at this moment in time, my friend. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's see. Cancer. Hi, Cancer friends. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Cancer. All right, both gone, so I can get a little more better situated. All right, Cancerians. What is what's the predictive energy for my crabs or your claws out? Get your claws out, snippity snap. All right, what's that predictive energy around the rest of your 2025 for love and money, honey? Cancer, Cancer. What is it? What's the predictive energy around the love and money? Ooh, what's this about? Well, for some of you, there could be, I'm not going to lie, I have to say what I see, and please don't get mad at me. But for some of you, there's something here where I feel like there's could potentially be some trouble in paradise if you're in a connection. This could also be some conflict or struggle around like a living situation or your home life. It could also be something to do with your financial stability. I'm going to dig a little deeper. You do have the 4 discs and the 5 of swords. Some of you, there's going to possibly be some kind of a conflict where you may have to, that may require you to move or someone else to move. We'll see. There could be some changes when it comes to a connection you're in. There could be some kind of an open, honest communication with regard to you and a soulmate connection. You could also be connecting romantically with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody younger than you, someone who's, you know, quick-witted, but maybe a little sharp with the tongue. I don't know. We'll see what that's about. I'm going to dig into that. There could also be some changes on the horizon for you, Cancerians. You could be moving, or you could be considering moving or relocation. That was the first thing I got with that 5 of swords for this for me, is like there could be something going on with your living situation that requires you to move. But I'm gonna dig a little deeper. I feel like you're seeking direction on where to go and what to do, kind of, really. And there's a lot kind of up in the air and a lot that you're trying to figure out. And you've got some like really big decisions to make for the rest of 2025. You may be leaving a job behind. You may be moving, relocating, trying to get yourself stable again. Let's see. What's this 4 discs, 5 of swords about? Feeling like cracks in the foundation of something here. Let's see. I don't know if there's like neighbors gossiping about you or something like that. Or people at work or something. Tell me more about Cancer in this 4 discs. 5 of discs. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's not because it's funny. I am a Cancerian sun, so just so you guys know. And I have a very diverse chart, so nothing ever is personal. I'm only reading the cards, just so you know. Okay. Pretty much have almost every sign somewhere in my chart. I think there's like 1 missing. So, yeah, I feel like there's some kind of a struggle here, Cancer, when it comes to your stability. There's some massive change that's coming. What is going on with this reading? Okay. There's some kind of massive changes on the horizon. you have the Tower and the Death card, King of Swords. So more Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be a big change to your thinking. You may have to make some decisions to go in a different direction or to try something different. May have to go back to the drawing board and like re-strategize, make some new plans. Okay. But I feel you kind of up against something, like you kind of standing your ground with regard to something. So I don't see you going down with the ship or going down without a fight. That's for sure. I'm trying to really determine if this is regarding, it's not really feeling like it's regarding love or money. It's kind of feeling like it's like life stuff, friend, you know? But I see you, not going down without a fight. There could be, I want to say this, for some of you, there's something that you have established, something that you have created. This could have to do with your work, career, finances, something that you've laid the foundation for. Okay. And you may feel like there's a lot of things coming at you, trying to take away this thing, like this foundation you have built, this thing that you have established, this thing that you've created. Like it could be people outside of yourself who are trying to cause drama or chaos around you, or trying to, put chinks in the armor, so to speak, or like, weaken your foundation by putting cracks in it or whatever it is, trying to speak against you or come against whatever it is that you've built or this thing that you have laid the foundation for. And I see you really standing your ground and being like, I'm not putting up with this bull cocky banana foo foo shishi, period. I'm not doing it. So even if there is a situation where you have to rebuild, okay, so maybe the foundation that you laid, there is some kind of a war or fight or struggle for you to keep that thing, or to keep things sound, to keep things stable in your life. I see that regardless, it's like you're so smart and so quick-witted, okay? It's like you're finding a solution. You're allowing this change to happen in a way that's favorable to you. Does that make sense? You're learning a lot through this experience. It's making you wiser. It's making you a lot wiser, a lot more mentally sound and strong. Okay. So I feel like even if you have to go back to the drawing board and sort of re-strategize and come up with some new plans and ideas, I feel like you are creative enough to do that, Cancerians. You are creative enough to come up with new plans, innovate, okay, re-strategize in a way that's going to be beneficial to you. Don't let other people block your blessings, boo. And I feel like some of you guys are trying to manifest work, career, finances, like a new job, possibly. I feel like you have a lot of different talents and skills, Cancerians, and you may be using a lot of those different talents and skills for whatever work it is that you do for the rest of 2025. Don't get stuck in your head about your finances or about abundance. Again, I do feel like there's something here that's a bit of a struggle. I'm not even going to lie, but I do feel like you're going to come on the other side of that, towards that wheel of fortune moving in the upright. Okay. That you are going to stand your ground. Some of you could be really talented when it comes to communications or in the digital space. For some of you could be really great communicators, really good teachers, really gifted in that capacity as well. I want to say recruiters as well, like job recruiters or something like that, possibly. Maybe singers or performers of some kind, working with kids possibly as well. Let's see. What about love? Tell me more about this real quick for Cancer. The Lovers and the Prince of Swords. Tell me more about predictive love energy for Cancer. Some of you may have to start over something new. But again, I feel like if you do, a change, I'm hearing a change could do you good. You maybe needed this tower to fall, sort of like leveling things so that you're starting fresh and you're building from a place that feels better for you, it's like you needed to clean house in order, like literally with that Four of Pentacles, like you needed to clean house, like you were holding on to something that, you know, you maybe weren't even passionate about anymore with all the sword energy. And I feel like the direction you're going with all the wands and the water, it's feeling more passionate. It's feeling more like it makes you happier, something that is maybe more creative for you, okay, or feels so. Almost feels like you were stuck in something, like maybe even a job or something like that was like felt like a prison, you know, and it's like you're free now. That tower gave you freedom, whether you realize it at the time or not. It actually gave you freedom, and I think you're starting to see it that way, or you will be. Okay, this is predictive, remember. All right, this is for Cancer. Tell me more really quick about love for the rest of 2025. For some of you, if you have a relationship that was struggling, some of you could have been connecting with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could have been a Leo, or will be. I feel like there's something here where one of you may need to walk away from the other at some point, but it also feels like you're really determined to try to work this out. Okay. So take it as it resonates, but it's feeling like there's someone here that you have a soulmate connection with, or you will. Okay. Could be also a Gemini. And it feels like somebody may have to walk away or leave or move, okay, from this situation. But it feels like there's a determination and a strength in this connection where I feel like whatever challenges that may arise, that you have this tendency as a couple to overcome those challenges and to kind of try to work through them. And I feel like the bond is strong enough that even if that does happen at some point, okay, in this connection, that you at least maintain a level of friendship. But I am going to say it does feel like almost like there may be a breakup to make up kind of an energy, okay? But it'll give you guys time to kind of rebalance, reset, to heal, okay? For some of you, yeah, somebody may have to move, or again, I feel like you guys could work through whatever the challenge is. I'm going to say for some of you Cancers though, only take what resonates, but some of you guys might be following your heart in another direction. You may, especially some of you, if you end up moving Cancerians, because I have 8 of Cups and the 6 of Swords, some of you guys may find a better match, like somewhere else. You know, you may move on to a place where you have more options or more choices in love, or you may move on to other options, other choices, and it may take some time. 7 Pentacles, like, but I feel like the person that you've been really waiting for, that's like the ideal match for you. Here you have now the King and Queen of Cups, a perfect pair, is feeling like, you know, maybe around the corner if you do choose to not continue in this other connection that I'm seeing for you here. Okay. So that is what I have for you. It's a lot going on there, Cancer. Ooh, that was like way too much for a freaking that was like way too much. Cancer, your reading was gonna go for an hour. Okay, listen. Oh, Ben, boo. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you, boo. I didn't see that because I had clicked out of the chat during the Cancer reading when it started to get kind of heavy. I was like, "Ooh, hold on, let me focus on this." What in the heck? Thank you, boo. It was so good to see you. Juliet, thank you for that super chat, friend. That's so sweet. That is so sweet, Alban. Juliet, hey friend, hey. Christina Peoples, hey boo, hey. Hey. Thank you all for being here. Bringing some cheer. Let's get some good stuff going. Should I switch decks? Or just give a little cleanse. Let's do a little quick cleanse before we skip on over to Leo. Keep in mind these are predictive. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. And please watch for multiple placements. I think that always helps to like give more of a full picture. Sometimes you can get multiple messages from your different placements. And I read energy. So if you're in here, you could resonate with a sign that's not even your sun sign or even one of your major placements. That's just kind of how it goes on this channel. All right. Thank you again, Alban. All right, let's go to a Leo. Crystals and Paint says, I'm a Leo. Roar. I don't know where Bo went. He was here with us in the beginning. If you missed him, Leo's. Leo, roar. All right, Leo. What is the predictive energy for all of y'all for the rest of 2025 in love and shmoney, honey? What's the predictive energy for Leo for the rest of 2025 in love and money? Leo, Leo. Wee. Oh, Leo, you got a soulmate connection. All right, love comes out for you first, boo. You got a soulmate connection coming your way, my friend. The lovers, okay? It could be with a Gemini. Wow, you're getting like a new perspective when it comes to love and commitment, and it may be that you're also making a decision, Leo, to commit to somebody. Like there's like you're making a decision like, you know what? This person is the one that I want. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have very heavy Gemini energy, but it's like or this person is, okay? So take it, flip it, switch it, reverse it. It's like somebody is coming to an awakening and awareness of, you know, this, I really want to be with this person, and making like an offer to them. For some of you, you could be reconnecting with an ex. I know you don't want to hear that, but for some of you Leos, there could be a past person that you decide to reconnect with. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some of you, it's been a long time where there's been distance between the two of you, and there's a energy around, you know what, that person was really the person I was meant to be with. I'm ready to like go all in with them. So again, take it as it resonates for you. This could all be happening. So like you could already be with somebody, you could leave or they could leave, and then there's like this awakening or change in perspective of like, you know what, I actually really, that person is my soulmate, like for this season, for that season, and for the foreseeable future. So take it as it resonates for you. Okay. Again, I got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, predominantly Gemini. I also had Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Tell me more about this perspective for Leo, Leo, Leo. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like somebody is really giving a lot of thought to a connection. And it's like, I don't know if somebody here has like tried to fight it or resist this or resist, you know, wanting maybe their freedom or to be single. But it's sort of like, I don't know, an absence makes the heart grow fonder kind of thing. But it's like, I feel like you're giving, or this person, somebody is giving a lot of thought to, you know, this elusive love. And is like, you know what, I'm ready to take a risk and take a chance. I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel like I've really made up my mind. I really want to be with that person. So some of you have been single for a hot second, okay? Just kind of doing you and doing your thing, keeping to yourself. But I do feel like there's like this love bug maybe trying to hit, and it could be with somebody that you already had a misconnection with, or there's distance between you or has been. What about money for Leo? Leo, Leo, or will be, because remember, predictive. Ooh, Leo, you're busy, boo. You got a lot of responsibility, a lot of work, a lot of burdens here, boo. Are you going to be dropping them? I feel like you're just busy with a lot of things trying to compete for your time, energy, and attention. I feel like you're responsible for a lot. I don't know if you're going to start a new business or if you just are taking on a lot of added responsibility when it comes to your job or your work or career, what it is that you do for work. It could be that you are in a very highly competitive field, or you may decide to go after a position or a job that's very competitive, or start a business that's a very competitive sort of business. But I also feel I heard lucrative. So it could also be though something that ends up being very lucrative for you. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of efforts and a lot of responsibility on your end to like get it off the ground or to get things moving. But I think if you have the right plan and strategy and you're smart about it, and I think you are going to have like do a lot of planning, do a lot of thinking, do a lot of researching on this. I feel like, you know, this is something that actually could lead to a lot of success for you to kind of help you to move up and level up to be who you want to be. You're, you know, trying to get ahead of the competition. And it's just, it's not for the faint hearted what I'm seeing here, but I feel like you can rise to that occasion if you really, really, I'm hearing you can make it if you really want. If you just try. Tell me more about this for Leo. It could be that there's also a boss or somebody that you work for who may tell you like, I've got plans for you. I can see your future with this company or this organization or in this field. Like it's a boss or a mentor of some kind. It could be a father figure to you, but it's like this person sees potential in you. And they may be giving you more responsibility and more duty to kind of give you the opportunity to prove to them and to yourself that you can really set yourself apart from the other competition or the other, you know, people that you work with. Like you actually have leadership potential. So this is also, I feel like, an opportunity for growth for some of you. Tell me more. There's your energy strength card. Yeah. You're strong enough to manage all of this, boo. You can do it. And I feel like it's going to really pay off. Okay. It's going to really pay off. King of Pentacles, the star. I think it's like sort of refining you in the fire of sorts, you know, showing how strong you are, how capable you are. And I feel like it's leading you towards a path of you actually discovering your true potential when it comes to what you can do in your work, career, and finances. For some of you, you're going to definitely be leveling up, or you're going to be finding alignment with what it is that you feel really called to do in this season. And it's like no more, you know, pussyfooting around, I guess is what I want to say. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, it's a refinement in the fire, but you rise to the occasion. And I feel like, you know, it really sharpens your skills and helps you to see what it is that you're really, really meant to do and called to do in this season. Okay. And that's what I have for you, Leo. Roar. Ooh. Christina. Oh man. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's too funny, man. Listen, you do you, boo. I know that feeling. We've all been there. Oh man. Okay, Leo, roar. And now we are on to Virgo. I keep telling myself I need to put these. Oh, that's what it is. Because way back in the day, I used to have these in the order of element. I used to do, if y'all been with around here, these parts with me on this channel for a hot second, You remember I used to do in elemental orders. I would do air signs, fire signs, earth signs, water signs, whatever. And so anyway, that's why I can never find anything, because I just like, hello, Jessica, just became very clear to me that the signs on my banners here are organized by elements. They're grouped by element. And so that is why I can never freaking find anything. I should rearrange them back to the order of the zodiac. But yeah, we used to do it that way. And I think it made sense to me. I enjoyed doing it like that, but it created confusion for a lot of people that would come to the channel because they're so used to other readers reading in the order of the zodiac. So I like to be different. I don't like to do the same as everybody else. So I now have at least switch it up a little bit by starting with whichever sign's birthday it is, whichever sign's season it is, I should say. So that's what we do now. All right, Virgo. What's the predictive energy in love and money for you for the rest of 2025? Virgo, what's that predictive energy for you for the rest of 2025? Please remember, these are predictive readings, so they may not resonate for you right now. Okay, this is for the rest of 2025. Also, you can watch your other placements, flip it, switch it, reverse it if you need to. Only take what resonates, leave what does not. Virgo, Virgo. What is that? Whoa, predictive energy for you in love and money, honey. I feel like some of you are letting your inner child out to play, particularly when it comes to like your work or career. So I feel like this is work career first, but we'll see. I feel like for some of you, okay, if it's love, some of you, there could be a past person, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be coming back around your way. It's been maybe a minute since you guys have communicated or talked. They may live at a distance from you. They've been curious about you and want to see what's going on. Do you have anyone else in your life? So that could be happening. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, also have Cancer and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But for others of you, I think for some of you, Virgos, you may start to look outside of your area for other options and opportunities. You may consider a move either for better options in love or for better options when it comes to work, career, and finances, just better options and opportunities in general. Some of you are considering, I heard overseas. It doesn't have to be overseas or whatever that is for you. It doesn't, or another country or another, city, another town, another state. I don't know, wherever you live, another parish, Gosh, yeah, for some of you it's like you're spreading your nets farther out into the sea when it comes and really considering, I feel like, a move or relocation, or even some of you guys are thinking about trying to get a remote job or looking for remote work. Okay, so for some of you there's that. Yeah, it's like you're trying to like spread your net a little bit wider than your area that you currently live in for some of you. Okay. You're taking your time though. I don't think it's something that you're rushing into. It's sort of like think you're feeling it out and taking your time. For some of you, there's definitely something you're about possibly like looking for remote work though, or again, looking for work or love elsewhere. Maybe you're going online looking for, people to connect with. But I feel like there's also something very smart about you and like wanting to take your time and really make sure that whatever choice that you make, that you have that it's a sound investment. Also feeling like some of you may be thinking about investing your money in 2025 or looking into investing. Some of you also Could be trying to save your money in 2025, investing, savings. Yeah, some of you guys, it's like you're spending a lot of time at home. There's your energy though, Virgo. And there's something inside of you that's kind of getting a wanderlust. So I don't know if it's like you're going to travel or take a trip or move, but there's something inside of you that's feeling like, I need to get out more. I need to go do more things. I need to go explore. I need to go have adventures. I need to meet other people. I need to see what else is out there, possibilities, opportunities for me. So there's just so much of this energy, I feel like, of you kind of at least dreaming about, if you're not actually taking action on it, but like dreaming and thinking and researching about, exploring elsewhere. Some of you guys are going to get hit with a travel bug at some point in 2025 and like want to get yourself out there, feeling a little bit antsy, feeling a little bit, restless and, landlocked and wanting to get out there a little bit more and explore. Okay. What's this? Some of you are going to start to feel too, like you kind of got your mojo back. Like, where did she go? Or where did he go? There you are. You're back. Thank goodness. Like calling back your power kind of vibes. But again, there could be a fire sign possibly from your past that's coming around. Let's see. Virgo, Virgo. Some of you are going to revisit, like especially if you lost a job or you end up losing a job or make a decision to leave a job in 2025. I really feel like some of you guys are going to revisit like either an old project or an old idea or a goal that you used to have and put energy and effort towards that. Okay. Three of Pentacles, you may also get an opportunity to teach something or to learn something, maybe go back to school or take a class, or maybe you're going to be teaching something. But it also is feeling like I'm feeling so much like maybe revisiting an old project, or maybe even checking in on old colleagues or people you used to work for and like, or clients or something like that, and getting some kind of work from them, or working on, I heard like side projects. So maybe you're going to even, especially with that 8 of Wands to the 7 of Cups and all that energy, maybe you're going to be starting to like freelance, do like freelance projects, or kind of, some of you, this could be a creative project or venture that you wanted to do and you're going to be revisiting it. Some of you, it's even something from childhood that you were gifted in or enjoyed doing. What about love real quick? Because I feel like we didn't really touch much on love for Virgo. Whoa, hi. Love for Virgo. Oof. Okay. I think Virgo, some of you might be, only take what resonates, but some of you might be in a relationship that is kind of like feeling like you're stuck or trapped in it. Some of you could be toxic, but it's feeling more like it's become like an albatross around your neck, Maybe you're not getting what it is that you really desire out of it. Maybe it's like you're settling for something that's not the commitment that you're really looking for. Maybe you're literally connected with a Capricorn. Okay. But for some of you, it could be that this relationship is really not healthy. And for some of you, it's like, I feel like you would have better luck, or you will have better luck in love if you start dating other people and getting yourself out there, exploring other options and seeing who else is out there. So some of you might make a decision to be like, you know what? I feel kind of trapped in this thing that doesn't feel like quite right or quite healthy for me. I'm going to go and take my chances and see if I can find somebody if I go out and start dating. And I feel like I'm not saying that you find a specific person, but I do feel like things start to look up for you. You might feel happier going out and exploring other people, even if it is just like sexually, like kind of enjoying yourself, having fun, getting out. It's kind of feeling like there's something mundane or monotonous about whatever connection or relationship that you may be in, and maybe like you needing to explore and open it up to other people. And if it is the connection that you want to be in, okay, then it could be that you and your person need to go out and have more fun and sort of enjoy each other, date more, go on actual dates, like go on adventures together. You know, that could kind of change things around and make things a little bit better. It could be that you and your person are focused too much on work and it's like all work and no play, you know? So it's feeling like take whichever message resonates for you, but I feel like it's one of two things. Either some of you guys are kind of trapped and stuck in a relationship that's not entirely healthy, and it's time for you to go and explore other options for you, get out there and start dating more. And this is kind of backing me up on that, with the 8 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, even the 6 of Swords down here, and Judgment. So it's like either it's time to go out and look for something new, and I feel like you have better luck with that, or that will help like perk you up, make you happier if you get out, start dating, and at least exploring that. For some of you, it could be even be like opening your relationship up to like date other people. And for others of you, again, I'm saying it's like, if you and your partner are happy, it could be that you guys are really too focused on work or other things that is kind of causing a strain on this connection, and you guys need to have more fun, get out together, explore, have fun, bring the friendship back to the relationship, go dating each other, like, you know, even maybe sexually, like being a little bit more adventurous and exploring there too. Okay. That's what I got for you. Oh no, what happened to my thing? Sorry, that was Voigo. Voigo's thing went bye-bye, but that was Voigo. Thank you, Voigo. All right, I'm moving on. Yeah. Oh, you've been stuck for 2 years, Christina. Been ready to go, and then your car went kaput. Oh no, that's never good. Never good. Hey, Brittany. Hey, boo. Hey. You're so welcome, Brittany. It's so good to see you, boo. How are you, friends? How are you? How are you? Kibby's ready for... Kibby's ready for some Libra action. Okay, boo. I'm going to get that Libra good for you, boo. You stick to being single now, crystals and paint. That's okay. There is nothing wrong with being single. Like, I enjoy being single when I'm single. It's, you know, it's nice to be in a healthy relationship, but it's also nice to have the freedom to just kind of do what you want to do when you want to do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's either which way, but you learn a lot about yourself when you're single, and it gives you time to really reflect and kind of assess like what it is that you really want, what's going on in these relationships, why have they not been working out, how can I choose better, make better, wiser decisions, how can I set better boundaries, how can I take my time to make sure I'm dating or connecting with somebody that's actually like, you know, what I'm looking for, you know, all those things. All right, let's get into for Libra. What do I love? What makes me happy? What brings me pleasure and joy and all of those things? It's just nice I enjoy my own company. I think it's healthy. All right, I was switching decks for the time being. Libra, hi Libra. Hey, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, Libra. All right, Libra. There's peace in, like, you know, in tranquility and being with oneself and with one's own company. You know what I mean? It's very peaceful. Oh man, it's good. Community is important and good healthy connections are good, but there's also something very peaceful about being with yourself. All right, Libra. Libra, what are the predictive energies around love and money for you for the rest of 2025, my friends? Libra, Libra. What is, whoa, hiya. Hiya. Ooh. You guys are, wow, it looks like for some of you, you could be moving. You could be moving or relocating for a job. That won't be for everybody, Libra, but for some of y'all, you could be. But I feel like you are making strides and headway when it comes to particularly your financial stability. Okay. It does look like you're moving ahead and moving up when it comes to your work, career, and finances for the rest of 2025. Very much so. The Chariot to the King of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Three of Wands to the Emperor, Temperance. So, like, if you've been, some of you are definitely done with the bull, cocky, banana, foo-foo, shishi, possibly when it comes to some kind of a connection. I'm gonna not read that quite yet. But it does feel very much like you guys are moving towards some kind of financial stability. Again, some of you could be moving or relocating for a job. Or again, you could just be moving or relocating just for to a new place, like a nicer place. Kind of like feels like you're either moving to a nicer place, a bigger place, a better place. But also some of you guys could be moving or relocating for a job. That's obviously not for everybody. Some of you could be getting a new car, getting your car like fixed up or replaced, repaired, upgraded. Also could be doing the same with a house or a place that you live. Some of you could be getting like some kind of positive news or good news about an opportunity that you're just like, I have to take that opportunity. I've been waiting for something like this. I'm going to jump on it. Okay. And so I feel like for some of you, it's a leveling up here. It's like growth. There's, you're moving forward. For some of you, you could be starting a business. Your business could be growing. Some of you could be opening literally like a brick and mortar business, or you could be taking over a business or opening, even if it's not brick and mortar, just like opening a business, starting a business, branching out. You've got some kind of great ideas or great idea, this aha, yes moment that's coming that feels like it's propelling you forward towards financial growth, prosperity, abundance, stability. Okay. So I feel like it's sort of giving the sort of large and in charge. It's giving very much this energy of you taking action and being really decisive and really like dominant. Some of you could be stepping more into your masculine energy, male or female, doesn't matter. But it's like you got this, like you found your cojones or your labia, and it's like I'm going for it. I'm gonna do the dang thing. Like I'm large and in charge. I'm taking control of my future and my destiny. I'm not like no more Ms. Nice, Mr. Nice Libra. You're like, I'm large and in charge. I'm going for it. Some of you could be connecting romantically with an Aries, with a Sagittarius. You got a lot of fire energy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer. Some of you guys, there's an ex who may come around that wants to like kind of fight with you or pick a fight with you. I don't know what that's about. This person could have been very attractive, but and you thought that they were really great relationship material, but they were kind of really wishy-washy with their feelings or the way they express their feelings to you. Like they're like, you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes and you're no. And this is predictive, so this may not have happened yet. You're in and you're out, you're up and you're down. Yeah, you were like totally fine and cool, but this person came around, kind of rocked your world, and now it's like, you rocked my world, you did. You got a lot of fire and earth. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy on this. Okay. It could have been that there was more than one person that you kind of had. For some of you there, or there's going to be, let me read this like it's predictive. I don't know why I'm reading it like it's past. Maybe this already happened. For some of you, energy is fluid, but for some of you, there could have been more than one person that you had a thing for, and you were kind of back and forth and not sure which one you would choose. Feels like somebody chose for you. Like somebody was like, no, took themselves out of the, or will take themselves out of the mix, freeing you up to move forward towards somebody that I feel like is better suited. Tell me more about the love portion of this for my Libras. Libra, Libra. Tell me more about the predictive love energy for Libra. Strength card. Could be a Leo you're connecting with. Aquarius. Some of you are gonna, I'm not gonna lie, okay? Some of you are definitely happy to be single and allowing yourself to heal in your singlehood and feeling really strong and confident and more assured of yourself. You may have had to leave or will leave a situation, as could have been for some of you. There could be an ending to a marriage. It could be an ending to some other kind of higher level of commitment, just as 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's almost like this was new. It started out, you quickly committed, and then just as soon walked away or had to leave. Some of you could be moving away. Like if you move in with somebody, some of you could be moving out if you're living with a partner. But I feel like, to be honest, I feel like this time of being single is really allowing you to really heal and become strong in really, really positive ways. And maybe that's also what's giving you this like push to move forward on your goals when it comes to your work, career, and finances. It's almost like maybe you're taking all of that energy, you know, that's you're not spending on love or another person or relationship. And you're just like, you know what, screw that for a while. Let me put all that on the back burner because it's distracting me from what I really need to focus on, which is my financial goals, my career goals. And it's like, boom, as soon as you do and you harness that energy in that direction, it goes off like gangbusters. Okay. So it really feels like maybe that's the vibes for a hot minute for y'all, Libra. Okay. So again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Some of you, though, could get like a crush or have a little brief infatuation, possibly with somebody who's at a distance from you, like a little flirtation, a little messaging, maybe DMing, something like that. But I feel like for you, Libra, like it's all about your career goals for the rest of 2025. But I don't, again, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. You rocked my world, you know you did. I keep having that song really. Somebody rocked your world. What's going on, newbie me? How you doing, boo? Oh no, you missed Virgo. You can scroll on back for Voigo if you'd like to. Hey, Rick. Hey, Helga, BJ. How y'all doing, Rick and Helga? We're not doing personals. We are doing all signs readings, but we will get to Pisces at some point there, Rick. Your single heart, Kimmy? Oh, boo. I feel you. You're waiting on a transfer out of where you are living right now. You've been waiting 8 years now. Okay, boo. I see that. Definitely, if that reading resonated for you, it definitely looks like it's coming. It's definitely looks like a transfer is coming, and it'll be good. And with that Sagittarius, the temperance energy, yeah, that makes sense if you've been waiting for a while. Okay, let's go to the next sign. We just did Virgo. Or no, we just did Libra. Sorry, you guys. So that means we're on Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Scorpio, what is the predictive energy around love and shmoney, honey, for you for the rest of 2025? What is the predictive energy around love and money for you for the rest of 2025? Scorpio. Zing a zing zing, sting a sting. Get your stingers out. All right. What's going on for Scorpio? What is going on for Scorpio? Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, man. Well, Lord. I don't know if this is about love or money, but some of y'all are like, my name is Bennett. I ain't in it. I'm not putting up with a no more a bullcocky, a banana fufu, a shishi from all y'all. Okay. Like, you're trying to mind your business. Mind your business and manifest something good. I'm gonna dig more into that, but you also have the moon. I don't know. It feels like you guys are kind of, forget which sign had, was it Virgo? I forget which sign had similar energy of just kind of like, I don't want to be bothered. You're very in this very unbothered energy, okay? The Hermit Virgo energy for like the rest of the year. I feel like for a lot of y'all, it's like you are very much guarded, got your guard up, very unbothered. Don't move my cheese, please. Kind of vibes. But you got the moon and the magician. Let's dig a little deeper into that. Tell me what's the up with the magician. You could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with a Pisces. Also, the moon I look at interchangeably with the water signs. It could be Cancer, it could be Scorpio. But tell me more. I just got, some of you could have some very like hidden talents and abilities and skills that maybe you're a little scared to kind of put out there, Scorpio. Some hidden talents, some hidden skills, some stuff underneath the surface that I feel like you really like, it's time for you to really like release and let your light shine, like bring some of that stuff out. It doesn't matter what other people think of it. It doesn't matter what they think, like, or how good it is or unrefined it might be. Maybe it's not polished yet. That's okay. I feel like it's time for you to kind of start to not be afraid to let some of that show, let it out. Maybe there is an opportunity for you to refine some of your skills and talents and abilities. I got that too with like even Seven of Cups underneath that Hermit. It's either that or it's like dreams that you're afraid to dream or to take action on. Okay. Things that you deep down really desire and want, but you're not like making a move or putting energy towards it. Some of you, maybe it's like you're too busy, you're juggling too much. You got to let something go. Maybe there's something there that's feeling a little bit unstable or uneasy, but it's also feeling to me like you might just need to kind of let something go. Like maybe you're trying to do too many things. Okay. Maybe you're learning the rest of this year how to set better boundaries and not engage in the drama or the chaos or the bullcocky that's maybe distracting you from like really unearthing some of these talents or gifts that you have, or embracing these dreams and taking action on them. Okay. It's time for you to make a decision to do what's right and best for you. Stop sleeping on yourself, Scorpio, is kind of what I'm getting. And I feel like that's, hopefully the direction that you take. It could be that you've faced in the past, like especially in childhood. I don't know if you were bullied or if you were made to feel small or you had some disappointments when you were a kid, like you thought you could do this thing and you weren't able to do it, or you had this dream and you felt like you weren't able to accomplish it or achieve it. There could have been a loss. There could have been, again, some kind of disappointment or someone or something that made you feel small or made you feel like, what you wanted, you couldn't have, or you weren't good enough for that thing, or you couldn't desire that thing, whatever the situation or circumstance was. I'm feeling like it's time for you to like really give yourself the chance to get out there and do it. Now, this is love. It could be that you had a past love that you lost, and there's like, you still want that, you still desire it, but you're really guarded and not really going after it, okay. This is for Scorpio. Tell me more about the predictive energy around love and money for the rest of 2025 for SCORPIO. Scorpio, zing a zing, sting a sting. All right, let's go. What we got? Some of you might have a secret crush on a Gemini. That's not for everybody. Man, Scorpio, listen. Some of you are definitely needing to, like, you don't want to. I feel like it's like for whoever I'm reading for, like, it's like dragging your feet to get you out and go hang out with friends, to go date, to go talk to people, to go mix them. Like, it's like dragging your dang feet to get you to do the dang thing. Some of you are afraid that there's too much competition. I feel like you're sleeping on yourself there, Scorpio. I feel like you got dreams, you got goals, you got things you want to do, places you want to go. Go after it, my friend. Go after it. Some of you too might do better if you were to, in terms of like having those wishes, hopes, and dreams come true, is if you were to move somewhere else, like to relocate, and that might open up new opportunities for you to network. And even if you don't need to actually move, maybe traveling, or maybe, again, the world is there. It's on your phone. It's on your computer. It's, you can access anybody in any, not anybody. Well, yeah, almost like in any country, anywhere in the world, whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like, the world has become very, very small with the invention of the internet, so it's like, open yourself up, boo. There's the world awaits you. So I feel like for some of you, networking outside of your area or looking for opportunities, maybe even for work or career. Some of you guys might do gigging, like do gig work. Or I don't know if you travel or drive for work or something like that. That could be a possibility for you that's opening up. But I also feel like for love too, I feel like for love and money, I feel like you have what it takes to go after what it is that you really, really desire. It's just you have to give yourself permission to do it. And you got to feel like you're worthy enough of it. Do you know what I mean? That you're worthy of this, whatever it is that your long-term goal is, that your heart really desires, and keep refining and perfecting those skills, working on those skills and talents that you may be hiding, okay, from the world, so you can bring them out and feel confident about them and feel good about sharing what it is that you can do with others. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I really feel like, you got to let those disappointments of the past go and keep trucking, Scorpio. Okay. All right. That's what I have for you. All right. Thank you, Scorpio. Zing a zing, sting a sting. All right. Oh, Julia, friends. Okay, Kibby. Oh, a jewelry course. Oh, you should. Making jewelry was one of my hobbies. I used to love to make jewelry, and it is so much fun. Even if you just do it as a hobby to make gifts for friends and family or what have you. I need to get back into that. I got rid of all my supplies before I moved here. But yeah, if you feel called to do that, do it. Dang. That sounds fun. Oh, thank you, Kibby, about my hair. Jason, how you doing, boo? I'm so happy you're here, and I'm so happy you're here, Julia. Yes, thank you for that reminder, boo. If you guys want to book a sesh with me, you can on mytaropist.com. Are you going bye-bye crystals and paint? Okay, Fran. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here if you haven't already left. Right? I want to get, once I move again, because I have to move. And so I don't want to start anything, any big, like any projects, any crafty sort of project I started, and then I was like, it's probably a bad idea. I was like collecting stuff to start this new project. I had this whole idea to do. And I was like, let's maybe not, because we're gonna have to take all this crap when we move, and we don't know where we're going. So this is probably a bad idea. Let's revisit it. Let's like table that till later. You know what I mean? So it's, yeah, but I am like, oh, my back. So, but yeah, I love doing crafty, sort of creative, fun stuff. You had tons of craft stuff in Amina. You guys can craft together. You know, when I was her age, I think I used to like to make friendship bracelets. I don't know if she makes them, but that's a fun project. Sort of like segue into the jewelry making, you know what I mean? Oh, Amina. Yay, Jason, how did that go? You used to do it as a hobby. It was so relaxing to see the final work. It's just great to create beautiful pieces. Yeah, friend. Let's all get back into it. Oh, the beads. Yeah. That's fun, though. That would be a fun, like, mom-daughter crafty thing to do. As long as you know, got to get a safe. Julia, get a safe and lock up your stuff when she's not there. The Amina safe, you know what I'm saying? Is she a great teacher? I'm sure she is. She has that like good teacher vibe to her. She's awesome. I love that chick. She's great. I'm so glad you're enjoying that and you're getting an opportunity to do it. Okay, let's go to the next one. We just did Scorpio. So that means it's time for another fire sign. There we go. Sagittarius. All right. My headache is not left. So as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm going to have to do something about that. All right. Saggies. Hi, Sagittarius. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. My friends, let's see what are the predictive energies around love and money for you for the rest of 2025. This was the reading that was voted on by folks who subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, there you go. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a new reading for you. Thanks for also hitting that thumb. And you can vote them in the poll. You'll get those notifications so you can vote when I have another opportunity to vote for all signs. All right, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. All right, Saggies. I felt a burp was coming, so I was like, Saggies. I didn't come though. I gotta pause for the burp. That never came. Good for all of us, because that would have been terrible. But anyways, Sagittarius, what is the predictive energy around love and money for you for the rest of 2025, my friends? What do we got? Decisions. What to do? Oh my. Well, some of you could be blocking a friend or somebody that you dated. Or they could who knows. Some of you guys are kind of going in a little bit into isolation. I feel like it could be that you're hiding from somebody. It could be an Aries, because I have King of Wands and I have the Emperor. It could be a father figure. Could be a friend. Could be someone that you had a sexual relationship or romantic with. I don't know. I feel like you kind of maybe hitting that block button a little bit. It's sort of like you're giving an unbothered vibe. But let's see what's going on here. I feel like too, there's some decision about a new opportunity that you have to make, or a new opportunity I'm hearing, honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Maybe there's somebody who wants you to take a chance on them. Like, hey, Saggy, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. But you're kind of like, I don't know about that. Very strong Aries energy. Let's see. Tell me more about this for a Sagittarius. What's going on here for Sagittarius? Boom, 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 boom. What's this about? Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Tell me more about this energy here for Saggy. Wow, you're really going on and back and forth about some kind of a decision here, boo. About taking a leap of faith, about embarking on something brand new, starting a new cycle. Oof. Okay. Some of you are definitely like going silent or ghost on some people. Maybe a Gemini energy here too. Somebody who was not very honest. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, somebody who wasn't very honest or forthcoming with you. Like, again, I'm getting this energy of like you all hitting the block button for real, okay? Be careful about your money. It's sort of feeling like you might come into a season of abundance, but then also there could be also a loss, okay? So be really mindful about that, about like if you get some prosperity, which it looks like you will with that Empress energy, if it starts to feel like the money's coming in, things are doing well, like be really careful, like hold on to it, keep it, okay? That's not the time to spend it, that's the time to save it. I feel like you'll be fine if you do that, okay? I feel like it's just, I'm getting this sort of like, oh, the money's coming, I got this, like maybe you'll get a windfall, maybe you'll get a raise, maybe you'll just start, things will start to be prosperous for you, and it's feeling like there's like an energy of like wanting to spend it, especially feeling like spending it on yourself. Like I'm getting very feminine energy because it is the Empress, but like, maybe it's a generous energy. Maybe you're giving it to people, but also I'm getting this is like, oh, it's time for my glow up. Let me go get that treatment I've been wanting to get. Let me get my nails did. Let me get my hair did. Let me get new clothes. Let me do this and that and whatever kind of thing. So I'm feeling like you get some extra money, boo. Don't spend it. Okay. Like keep it, save it. Okay. Don't go cuckoo bananas. Just not for the rest of 2025. Okay. Is what I'm feeling on that. Also be mindful of your health. That's not what we're reading for, but be mindful of your health also. Because I'm kind of feeling like it's, I don't know why, but it's giving so much. Hey, Bo. This energy of like, you're starting to do really well for yourself. And it's like immediately you just go blow it. You know what I mean? So don't do that. I'm trying to figure out what this is that you're making a decision about here though. What is this you're making a decision about or going back and forth about this new opportunity, new beginning? Wow, dude, you are so stuck in your head and stressed about it. Whatever it is. But it's not telling me what it is. Wow, what is this? Dude, this is the weirdest freaking energy because you got 9 of swords, 8 of swords. 8 of swords and the 9 of swords. So you are so stuck in your head that you're up late at night thinking about this thing, stressed about it, worried about it, anxious about it, and going back and forth about trying to make some decision about some kind of new beginning. What is this new beginning? What is this? Or taking this leap of faith? What is this? Oh, this is going back to your love. And we did start with that. So that makes sense. Okay, so this is about a connection, romantic. Again, Aries energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, really strong. Wow, dude. Oh, wow, Saggy. Wow. Okay. 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 I kind of see what's happening here. I feel like you guys, whoever I'm speaking to, whatever Saggy I'm speaking to, you've been kind of solo dolo doing you, and you've been in, or you will be, have been in kind of this, I don't want to deal with love. Some of you guys are definitely kind of putting up boundaries with friends or with a friend or with people in general, kind of going to be in this energy of like, I just don't want to be bothered. And I feel like that may be due to a sense of loneliness or despair that you might feel over the loss of someone or something, or, take it as it resonates for you. And so it's kind of like, or a disappointment or a loss. Take it as it resonates for you. It's like, I feel like you kind of get into this energy where you're very guarded and you just kind of are doing you. But I feel like wham bam, out of the blue, okay, you find somebody who is like a perfect match for you, matches your energy, someone that you have feelings with, a new love. Okay, you're coming out as the king and queen of wands. Again, this could be an Aries, because it could be another fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but it's feeling like this is somebody that you really feel the vibes. This is a soulmate connection. Two of Cups, and the feelings are mutual. This person is very attractive, or this is somebody who is really trying to grab your attention, get your attention, and you really feel the connection there. Like, this person actually does excite you, and it's almost feeling like this is the first time you've been super excited about somebody, possibly, or a connection for a while. And there's this opportunity, like, do I go in? Do I actually take that leap or not? And I feel like you're really anxious and feeling very stressed about it and about trying to make this decision, because again, I feel like is going to happen at a time when you either ghosted some folks, you blocked some folks, there's an ex that maybe you didn't trust, wasn't fully honest with you, that you've been trying to heal from. Okay. That ex could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be. Have Pisces energy. And it's just like, I feel like you kind of go within and you kind of are like, I'm not trying to deal with this anymore. I don't want to deal with anybody. But then it's like, when you least expect it, right, is when sometimes it happens. When you are not looking is sometimes when it happens. And I feel like that's kind of what happens for you. So some of you guys got super stressed and sort of anxious about trying to make a decision of like, do I go for this person or do I not go for this person? You know what I'm saying? What do you do? That's totally up to you, but this feels like a pretty powerful connection. That's kind of saying to go for it here, friends. Go for it. There's something maybe familiar about this person. There's a lot of passion between the two of you, like definitely high on the sexual energy, but also like communication. It could be, again, there's something familiar to you about this person, and maybe that's why you feel that trigger. So in that case, be careful, because maybe there's a reason why you feel a bit of a trigger. But I do feel like this is something like, the more you talk to them, the more you kind of see that you guys align. Like, there's a good match there. So I feel like there's a possibility that could be really positive for you. Okay. And then with the money, work, finances, it's just really saying that you're going to come into a season of abundance where you're going to be doing quite well, but be very careful that you don't decide then to go blow all that money. Okay. Some of you could be entrepreneurial. Your business could be having like a really good season. For some of you with that Empress energy, where you're making good profit and you're like, oh, things are looking up. Things are good. I got this money. I can now go do this and that and thing. I'm getting so strongly that some of you are going to feel very tempted to spend that money on something to do with like your body, your face, your appearance in some kind of way. It's saying just, or be overly generous in giving, but I'm getting so much of this is something about, I'm hearing like beautification. So just be really careful that you don't blow it when you get it. Okay, boo? And that's what I got for you, Saggies. Okay. Hey, Delaney. Hey, Boo. Hey. How are you? Mr. Bacon Tier? Where's that? Oh, hey, friend. Hey. How are you? Whoop, whoop. Happy weekend to you. This is so different. I don't typically come on the Saturday to do an all signs, but we did today. We did it today. She got your hot glue. Oh gosh. Oh wow. She's in everything. Coffee helps. Oh, with like the headache, boo. It can. I think I've been maybe that is part of the reason why. Because I like have been trying to cut down my caffeine because I've been getting really bad caffeine crash. So I've been doing like half of what I normally would for the coffee and then doing masa it's in Portuguese it's pronounced masa, but like for the other half, and then also curcumin with black pepper and kind of doing like a third sort of, actually not really half, but third. And so maybe I'm like, because I've been drinking a lot of water today, because I know sometimes that's dehydration can cause that, but I've been drinking lots of water. So I'm thinking maybe it's because I'm weaning off of the caffeine a little bit, but who knows? Who knows? Thanks to everyone coming in the chitty chat. Hey, Angel Rains. Thank you, Julia. If you guys are too shy and you don't want to chat with us, that is okay. Slap those hearts in the circle. All right. Hit that thumb. Yeah, that's my opposite twin. It's true, boo. The Cancer reading was rough tonight. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. The Cancer reading was a bit rough, and I'm like, okay, let me listen for my other placements and see if we can get something a little more better. I mean, it was good, but it was also rough. You know what I mean? I know Julia knows that I have a tendency to not eat, but I did eat as well, Julia. That's why I'm so confused why I got the headache. I actually ate before I came on. I was good this time. I was good. I really think it's the weaning off of the coffee. Possibly. We'll see. Maybe I also need to just go to bed. It could be the sinuses too, but I did the sinus flush. Anyway, shut up, Jessica. No one wants to hear about this. They want to hear their readings. So oh, Amber, hey friend, hey, you're glad I came on today? Okay, maybe I should come on Saturday more often. I don't usually. Aquarius, feel like I need a good reading. I hope you get one, boo. First, we'll do Capricorn, then we'll do Aquarius in the order. All right, Capricorn. Hi, it's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, Capricorn. Y'all chat amongst yourselves. Let's see what are your love and money predictions for the rest of 2025. Keep in mind these are predictive readings, so they may not resonate right now. Keep that in mind. At the end of the year, you can bookmark this and check at the end of December, see what happened for you. All right, let's go. This is for Cap. I can't even do the goat bleat. Capricorn. My goat babies. I'm a Capricorn rising. Let's hit it. Capricorn. Capricorn. By the way, I'm wearing one of my shirts from my shop, My Taropist. myshopify.com. I think so. Anyways, you can also get the link on mytaropist.com. But this is my charged shirt. I'm going to discontinue this color, but I will still have it in black and white, and I might redesign it a little bit. It's a reminder to charge your crystals under the full moon, but that you also are fully charged, my friends. Capricorn, Capricorn. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting a little goofy now. All right. What's the predictions for you in love and money? Ooh, some of you guys. Ooh, okay. I see a possible relationship coming for some of y'all Capricorns if you're looking for love, hopefully in all the right places, right? Not the wrong places. It could be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be with a Taurus. Lots of Taurus energy, actually, which might be a good match for you, truly. But it's feeling like there could be a relationship, a commitment coming, somebody that you see as commitment potential. You have the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Could be a really prosperous year for you as well. If yeah, boo. All right. For some of y'all, if you've been stressed about money, Capricorn, if money has been causing you a lot of stress, worry, and anxiety, you got the Empress on the other side of that. I feel like you're actually worried for nothing because it's feeling like you're going to come into a season of abundance. Okay. Just be patient. It's feeling like it may take a minute to come in for you, but I do feel like it's finally going to come and you're going to have some kind of breakthrough when it comes to your finances. Feels like there's been a delay, a stagnation, or a block on your financial blessings, but I do feel like, again, they are going to, everything is going to come in due time. Okay. Just stay patient with that. Growth is coming in the right season. Everything's going to kind of work out, balance out. Okay. So it's only a temporary situation. Tell me more about this possible love for Capricorn coming in 2025. Capricorn, Capricorn. Or relationship, I should say. Ooh. Yeah. Some of you, there could be a breakup before you find somebody new, or maybe you've already gone through a breakup. There could be an ex. You could have been dealing with a Gemini for some of you, could also been a Libra or Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. I also have Virgo energy. I feel like there's somebody here that you've got to release, or you are going to release or let go of energetically. Before you finally find somebody that you move forward very quickly. It feels like towards commitment. It almost feels like this moves very quickly towards commitment, or it could start out as predominantly a sexual connection and then leads towards a committed relationship. Knight of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. But it feels like too, like as soon as you let go of whatever this past person was that caused some kind of heartbreak, could have cheated, could have put you in a third party situation, could have been a little of a bit of a trickster, manipulative, not quite who they seem to be initially, maybe two-faced, a little wishy-washy. Anyways, whoever this person was, that it feels like you definitely were connected to romantically, possibly in a committed relationship. It's like as soon as you sort of kind of let that go and move forward and and embrace opening up to somebody new and get out of your house. Dang, like some of you guys, it's like you need to get out of your house. You need to go out, start meeting people, mixing and mingling, and not be like so navel gazy, like, woe is me. That shit really sucked. Yeah, it did. But also, I feel like the sooner you kind of get over it, like the sooner there's a new thing that comes around for you. Okay. And it's feeling like this moves very quickly towards commitment. It could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't worry so much about the signs though. But yeah, it feels like somebody comes in pretty hot and quick and like ready to move towards commitment with you. Someone who's emotionally stable, ready to really commit and to invest in something. Again, this could start out as like a quickie or a hookup kind of thing, but then it very soon moves towards something more substantial. Tell me more. Yeah, it's like, oh no. I heard you need to drop this 0 and get with a hero. I'm serious. It's like as soon as you release whatever this soul tie was, or whatever this old baggage was to whoever the old person was, it's like you get your wish fulfillment in so many more better. But you got to get out. You got to get out. You got to get out of your head. Don't like think about this person. Some of you are blocking somebody. Also, too, I want to say too, it may be, and don't listen, don't shoot the messenger, but I'm going to be totally honest. Like some of you guys get to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm so horny and like I really need to get laid. Like I just got to get laid. I got to get out there. And that may be the thing that propels you forward. Like I'm tired of just being me, myself, and I. You know what I'm saying? And the drawer and the nightstand, like I need actual flesh and blood. And that's what I'm telling you. I don't know whose story this is, and this is not going to be everybody's, but seriously, I feel like that may be the thing that pushes you forward to get out. And it's like literally this thing that starts as a hookup very quickly moves towards like a commitment. It's like, oh wow, first one out the gate. Okay, listen, I'm ready for it because I let go of that other dang person. All right, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. Oh my God. Seriously, I don't know who that was for, but for somebody, it's like, listen, I just need to go have some fun. I'm not looking for anything special. I just need to go have some fun. And it's like, wham, bam. There you have it. All right. Listen, I know that feeling. It's been a while, but I know the feeling. All right. Who's in the chitty chitty chat? Oh my God. Elle is laughing in Spanish. Elle, listen. She's fully converted to España. Okay. FG in the house. How you doing? Boo. How you doing? You deleted social media? Boo, what's going on? What's going on? Good for you, by the way. I'm about to do the same. I wish I could. I wish I could. Leanne, what's good? Delaney. That was funny. Oh. See, you are Spanish? Are you? Oh. Mhm. FG's in the house. Hilarious. Juliet's like, listen, just wear a helmet, Capricorns. Okay, wear a helmet. And all will be well. Alrighty. She's Española. But why are you sitting there looking at me like that? You want to come back up here? No? He's looking at me like he's mad at me. He's giving me the dirty look, like get off the freaking computer. All right, let's go to Aquarius. We started with Taurus and we're ending with Aries. So we're almost there, Bo. Hang in there, buddy. All right, Aquarius. Hi, friends. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. So welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Aquarius, what is the predictive energy for you for the rest of 2025 in love and money? Let's see. Keep in mind, these are predictive readings, so they may not resonate right now. Take what resonates, leave what does not, and watch all of your placements, my friends. Let's go. All right. Aquarius, Aquarius. I feel convicted. I'm trying to sign up again for get back into my Portuguese classes because I need to. I only have a couple years to try to get to A2 level, which isn't that difficult. But what's this about, Aquarius? Is that your energy, Queen of Swords? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Well, I'm not sure if this is love or money yet. You have the Magician, Gemini energy, Ace of Wands. I'm not sure if this is love or money yet. Let me check into it a little bit more better. Tell me more about this energy for Aquarius. Could be like you're learning a new talent, a new skill. Maybe improving on one of your, your skills or abilities. Training on something. This could be a new person as well, though. Let's see. Aquarius, Aquarius. Heavy Gemini energy. Tell me more about this in the predictive energy and love and money for Aquarius. Okay, it's looking like either, yes, you're going to be going back to school. It's feeling more like trade school kind of a thing, or maybe it's online school. Maybe you're going to be, taking some kind of a class or course to learn, brush up on some kind of skill, either developing or acquiring a new skill or getting better at something that, you already have maybe an interest in or a talent towards that thing. You know what I mean? So it feels like you could be going back to like learn something, or you could be taking a new course or class to learn something. This could also be something to do with language or communications because of the Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands here. You could also be getting some kind of really positive, good news about maybe an opportunity when it comes to work or career, but I'm also getting that there could be a new relationship coming your way. Okay. With the Hierophant energy here, this is feeling like a new possibly like a new flirtation. If you've been trying to manifest like a relationship, is feeling like there could be somebody new coming. Definitely feeling like there's some sexual energy coming your way. Definitely feeling like there's flirtation coming towards you. Definitely feeling like this could lead to a relationship. Heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have also Taurus energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, if you are already in a relationship or committed to somebody, there could be like a surprise engagement. There could be also like you experimenting and trying new things sexually, like in the bedroom. This could be in general, like you guys experimenting, trying new things in the bedroom, getting, finding some new kinks or some new fetishes or some new like positions or some new toys, or maybe adding some new toys to the mix, something like that, something that you're going to try that's going to be experimental or fun. Okay. For some of y'all. What about work, career, finances? I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, though. It's not that kind of channel, though. Okay. Plug your children's ears. But I heard strap on for some of you. Gonna try a strap on? Different kind of new strap on? Okay. I feel like Blue Rose Tarot when she goes like this to the All right. Anyways, Aquarius, Aquarius. What about work, career, finances? Some of you, like I said, could be teaching, going back to school, though, learning something, brushing up on a skill. There looks like there's a new opportunity coming towards you. Okay. A new opportunity coming your way. A really happy new opportunity. Let's see. Tell me more about the Sun card. What the heck? Why are so many people on this 8 of Swords energy when it comes to starting something new? Like, get out your head and just take the leap of faith. I feel like this is something really positive and a happy new beginning for you. Leo energy, maybe it's going to come in the summertime, but why are you overthinking it? Why don't you just do it if it's going to make you happy? Yeah, it's like you got a new job opportunity coming your way, but you overthink it. A new offer, opportunity, but you're overthinking it. Hmm. Hmm. Now, for some of you, and this won't be for all of y'all, but okay, I got a couple. This is different. So there was that other love message. All right. But now I got another one. Some of you are overthinking this because you might be afraid of it might take you away from some kind of relationship that you find yourself in if you're not already in one. Okay. So for some of you, it might be that you're overthinking this new job opportunity or offer because you're concerned or afraid that it could somehow like mess up your relationship. For others of you, I have to say, be really careful though of getting involved with a true player for real. I'm going to say this too. For some of you, no. There could be also be really wary of someone putting you in a third party. This feels separate. So some of you, there could be a situation. Also, I'd say like if you do start to get freaky deaky and do some different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from possibly like threesomes. If you've been thinking about that, don't do it. Even if it's like a one and done, I feel like that actually is going to be really harmful and detrimental to your connection. If somebody has put you already in a third party or this is going to happen, I feel like you'd be better off to go look for love somewhere else. Okay. Some of you guys, if you're in a connection where you are in a third party or your person is pressuring you to do things that are outside of your comfort zone and you don't feel comfortable with it, like say they've got a friend or a colleague and they're like, hey, let's like mix it up. No, that's your sign to go look for somebody new, period. Because I think this is a trick and I feel like it's going to be harmful and detrimental to this particular connection. Okay. Consenting adults is one thing, but somebody kind of trying to trick you into getting with somebody because they have, ulterior motives around that. No, I feel like if you have to, do backflips and the splits and the high kicks and, jump off the diving board to keep somebody, then maybe you are better off finding somebody elsewhere. Okay. That isn't going to make you do the most just to keep them. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I don't know who that is for. But there is a new job opportunity possibly coming for some of y'all. I got to move on to the next time. I feel like I'm taking too long on y'all, Aquarius. Love y'all. This is fun, but got to go to the next one. Don't overthink this new opportunity. If it's because you're afraid that's going to interfere with your connection, I think this new job opportunity possibly is going to make you happier than they will. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. Is this a new pet? Some of you guys could be getting a new pet. Yeah, you might go. I'm telling you, you might go back and forth because you know that's gonna possibly be the end. Maybe it's gonna be like you having to move or relocate, and you're afraid to blow that up. But honestly, I feel like this is gonna bring you more success and move that wheel of fortune in your favor. Okay. Some of you guys also could be getting a new pet or thinking about having a child. So I'm getting some of you could be thinking about having a child on your own. Okay. That's all, Aquarius. Moving on. Whoa, that was a roller coaster ride, Aquarius. Good Lord. I don't know. I'm hearing if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. Aquarius. Oh my God. Wait, what does this say? Delaney? Game over? Yeah, game over. Exactly. Yeah, y'all be careful out there in the streets. Yeah, there you go, girl. Go watch the Taurus birthday reading. Leave a comment. We're doing a giveaway for my Tauruses, okay? So go check out that reading. If you have any Taurus placements, you don't even have to be Taurus sun sign. That reading could have a message in there for you. But either which way, anyone with any Taurus placement can enter the giveaway. So make sure you don't miss out on that. I know. I love Blue Rose. She's funny. She really cracks me up. I love when she does that. She is so cute with Princess, her little kitty cat. Oh my God. Autumn Moonlight. Hey, friend. Hey. What's good? Anna. Hey, friend. Hey. Teresa. Hey, friend. Hey. Oh, you're cross watching for an aqua or crotch watching for an aqua. I don't know. That aqua reading was a little bit cuckoo bananas. Maybe you need their full chart there up here. I don't know. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, thank you very much for a Virgo. Cordial regards from Poland. Oh, Teresa, you're in Poland. Listen, we're international here. I'm from the US of A or EUA or Dos Estados Unidos. And I am living in Portugal, actually in Azores. And we got Teresa in Poland. We got Elle over there in España. I'm trying to practice my Portuguese on y'all, and it's pretty bad, but bear with me. Listen. Leroy side eyes all the time. Awesome, Lucinda. I think you were like, were you like the first person in here? And I was late, like per usual. You're in the US. Crystals and paint. Australia. Delaney, are you in Australia? Okay, listen. I told you we're all over. Australia, tarot is pretty popular in Australia. Is it not, Delaney? I feel like it is. From what I understand. I should go there. Go find somewhere to read in person. I have a friend from one of my best friends from like junior high and high school, which we don't really keep in touch that well anymore. But I saw her like not too long before I moved here. We met in the airport. She was like stopped in LAX on her way to go see her family in Northern California in Sacramento area. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. But she has lived, I've told this story on here before. There's some other folks from Australia that watch. And so she has lived in Australia since she graduated college, I think. And so it's been so long now. She has a very distinct Australian accent. And so it's so funny to see her because she looks just like, you know, she used to look like it's her. It's Kat. Her name's Kat. But it's like her voice does not sound like Kat. It sounds like it's like a like there's a cat from another, like, you know, what do you call it? Like a different dimension that came over. And I was just like, she probably thought I was crazy because I'm like, we're talking and I'm like my brain is trying to make sense of it, you know, because I hadn't actually talked to her since we were like in high school. And I'm like, who is this? Who is this that took over the body of my friend? This Australian woman impersonating my friend. But it is so funny how that happens. When the horseman says Sagittarius. Did you ever figure out where he lives, Julia? Is it like, is he like in Sweden or somewhere? Anyways, which city does she live in? She was in I think she's in Brisbane now because she used to be in Sydney and then she moved. I think she's in Brisbane now. So she bought like some property and hey. I used to think he was Latino. I was so confused when I found out he was in Europe. That reminds me to check on her. I'm gonna go check on her. You were living in Sydney? Oh yeah, because Elle is from Australia as well. Is it? Okay. Well, that makes sense. But I mean, she's been there so long and she has like a boyfriend and she just yeah. It happens. I don't know. I've lived different places, but I definitely still sound like a valley girl from, from the San Fernando Valley in California. Unfortunately, you know, I got that Kardashian twang. Sad to say. Oh, and Adelaide. Isn't that pretty? That's like more, isn't Adelaide kind of more in like nature? Is it kind of more like in the country? Anyways, I have not been to Australia, obviously, but you're originally from New Zealand. There's somebody that watches from New Zealand too. It would be cool to go out that way someday. It's a long flight from here, though. I don't know if my butt can take it. All right, you guys ready? Fishy friends. Hi, fishy friends. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Fishy friends, what is the predictive energy around you for love and money for the rest of 2025? Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it doesn't apply, as they say, let it fly. But keep in mind, these are predictive, so they may not resonate quite yet. Keep that in mind. Anything is possible. The only constant in life is change. So there we go. Pisces, Pisces. All right. What is the predictive energy around love and money for my fishy friends? Oh, swimmy, swim, swim. Where your fins at? Get your fins out. Cannot leave you hanging on there, boo. All right, fishy friends. What's the predictive energy around love and money for you for the rest of 2025? Pisces, Pisces. What we got? Woo. Well, something's coming in, taking its sweet, sweet time. Some kind of wish fulfillment is coming in. Not hot, cold, but it's still coming in. What's going on there? Some of you guys might be recovering from some kind of loss or ending there. Kind of still standing your ground, working towards some kind of wish fulfillment. Slow and steady wins the race. Fishy friends, what is this about? What is this about? Pisces, Pisces. What is this about for Pisces? Oh, love. Okay. So this is your love message. So it's taken a long time, but you got new love coming here, boo. Maybe you were like kind of getting over some old stuff, you know, an old person or a painful ending with somebody. And kind of like taking your time, wishing for and hoping for, you know, something good, something solid, something that's stable. And, you know, I feel like you've been good in the meantime. It's feeling like you've been pretty content. If you've been single, Pisces, like pretty content by yourself, kind of gassing yourself up, you know, loving on yourself, treating yourself well, you know, buying yourself the organic produce, you know, and the sparkling water. Going to Arrow One instead of Vaughn's. That's for a very specific audience. But no, I feel like things are starting to finally look up for you. Whatever it is definitely going to be worth the wait, boo. Is definitely going to be worth the wait. It's like, you didn't settle for less. I feel like you really learned your lessons and were wiser and smarter from whatever experiences you had in the past. And you know your truth, you know your value, your worth, and you know what it is that you really want and desire when it comes to a relationship. And I feel like regarding love, like you're like, it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing for me. It can't be now and then. It can't be in between. No, half and half romance will do. So some of you have been like holding out for someone that is commitment material, someone that is going to treat you fairly, a relationship that's balanced, a relationship with someone who is solid and stable, who's emotionally available, like all the things. And it feels like that waiting and praying even for some of you, or, praying, meditating, manifesting is going to be paying off. It's going to be worth the wait, but dang, I feel like some of you definitely have waited, but I feel like, again, it's not a bad wait. It's like in the meantime, in between time, you're good. You've been good, boo. I don't know if you've been like creative, if you've been just like, again, indulging, enjoying yourself, having fun. Pisces, Pisces. Tell me more about this love coming in for Pisces. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I have Libra pretty heavy here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, fixed energy. So Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Does not have to be any of those signs. Yeah, I feel like actually you may have more than one option. Seven of Cups. It's sort of like, I feel like I'm getting very drawn to the diamond in the Seven of Cups. Like it's all I can see. And maybe that's what it is. Even if you have other options, or you will have, or you have had, it's like your eyes have been very locked in. You've been very laser focused on just this one thing. And some of you guys, it's like, again, I want the diamond. I don't want, the fool's gold. I want the diamonds. And so you're really, and no other options are really going to suffice. You've definitely had your eyes on the prize there. And it's feeling like you're finally getting that dream, that wish fulfillment coming in. More Aquarius energy. But in the meantime, you've been really content just being by yourself, like working on yourself and feeling like really stable, maybe spending more time at home, or you're going to be, I keep forgetting this is predictive, like spending more time at home, taking care of yourself, being a little bit, some of y'all have been a little bit of a homebody, or you're going to start being a little bit more of a homebody. But I do feel like there's a wish coming in for you on love. Okay. Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, like yourself, someone who's very spiritual. I feel like this is like your wish list that I'm reading. Someone who's spiritual, someone who's emotionally stable and mature, someone who is ready for commitment, someone who's very generous and giving, kind-hearted, loyal, faithful, sincere, like, kind of feeling like nothing less will do. What about with work, career, and finances? What's coming in that with that for Pisces? Work, career, finances. Work, career, finances for Pisces. FG, if you're still there, how are you feeling? How is your recovery going, by the way? Pisces, Pisces. Work, career, finances. Money. What's the predictive energy around money for Pisces for the rest of 2025? Bo is still sitting here looking at me and like he's waiting for me. No pressure, but what the heck is going on? Oh, nice with work, career, and finances. They're fishy friends. Okay. Shmoney's looking good. Feeling prosperous. Feel like you're working hard. Some of you could be managing a team or managing others or working with a team. For some of you, it could be like working with multiple clients, working on multiple projects. Okay. Some of you are like diversifying. So it could be that you're, getting some extra money by taking up a side gig or a couple of them, or again, adding on projects, adding on clients. I don't know what kind of work you do. Some of you, again, could be supervising, managing, or training others as well. Yeah, it feels like there's also success that you've been waiting for that's coming your way. It's giving success and in love and money. And you've been waiting and holding out, I feel like, for the right thing. And it's paying off, friend. It's paying off. I feel like your patience is paying off in more ways than one. There's that Five of Swords there, though. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. I get it. Some of you guys have had some really toxic situations in the past. Okay. I get it. You dealt with some crapola. I get it. But I'm hearing someone negating the message, and don't, because this is really good reading for y'all. So, some of you are hesitating. I don't know. This is giving, like, who was it that had something like this? Like, something good comes in, but you hesitate to take action. I think it was Sagittarius. Because you've been so burnt in the past, and I feel like some of you guys were done. But I feel like when when some kind of opportunity comes your way, I say go for it. It feels like a blessing. You may, some of you, if this is like related to that work thing, and maybe like, oh, I don't know if I want to take on one more project or one more client or one more what, I've got a lot on my plate already, but I feel like that is actually going to pay off really well for you. Okay. Because you're coming out with the Queen of Pentacles on the other side of that. So I feel like, yeah, even if you're like, listen, I don't know if I can take on one more thing, do it, because I think it's actually going to be a blessing and beneficial. What's this though? The Five of Swords with the Two of Cups. Like, yeah, I don't want to read past stuff. We're looking at predictive stuff in the future. Some of you could have healing with, or forgiveness. I'm getting to. It may not even be a situation where you re-engage with this person, but there may be someone that you have a falling out with, and this may not be romantic, so take it as it resonates for you. There may be someone that was like a soulmate connection that you have some kind of an argument with or falling out with. But I feel like you're gonna take your space and heal and sort of release that and forgive. I don't think it's something you're gonna carry with you. Okay. It feels like there's gonna be healing, and you may end up putting space and distance between the two of you, but I actually feel like stop giving to this. For some of you, it's definitely a friendship, but I think that it's actually going to be okay. You know what I mean? And I know you're trying to tell me something. I get it, Bo. He bumps his head against me when he's like trying to be like, listen, mom, listen. I know. Come here. Okay, that's what I got for you, Pisces. I also get like don't fight something good that comes in for you just because of past experiences that you may have had, or because you feel like, oh, I don't know, I'm doing too much. It's like what you've been waiting for. So it's a blessing coming your way. All right. That's what I have for Pisces. And finally, last but not least, Aries. Oh no, crystals and paint. I'm sorry, boo. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I feel like don't let that be a mental picture that you carry with you, okay? Because I do feel like this deck, there's cats on all of the cards, you know. Every single card is cats. It's called, what is this deck called again? I forget. It's something to do with cats. Anyways, the whole thing is cats, cats, cats. So please don't, yeah, don't internalize that in that way. If anything, like, could read that as healing. If that Five of Swords, because the Five of Swords on the Two of, you know, Two of Cups to the Four of Swords, there could be healing there. But yeah, don't internalize it that way, boo. I'm sorry if that was a scary thing for you to look at right now with all you're going through with your kitty cat. And I'm sending so much love and healing energy towards your kitty too. Gosh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to trigger you. But yeah, like literally every card has cats on it. Or a paw, you know what I mean? So it's all kitty cats on here. Yeah, he wants something. He's ready for me to be done. Pisces, you have a Pisces moon and rising sign. Awesome. FG, we're all sending you healing energy if you're still watching. He is like, get the heck off, mom. I'm sorry. All right, finally, Aries. Bo, I see you, and I know I'm not ignoring you. I get it, friend. You gotta let me finish, okay? Oh man, he is something else right now. All right, you guys ready? Last but not least, Aries. Hi, Aries. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist, and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Finally, we made it to Aries, people. Aries, people. All right. We are taking a look at the predictive energy around love and money, honey, for you for the rest of 2025. Aries, let's get it. Oh my, oops, sorry. Okay. I can't with Bo. He's being crazy. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Aries. Aries, Aries. All right, what is the predictive energy around love and money for the rest of 2025 for Aries? Ooh. Well, life looks like it's popping off, but I don't know. Aries, for some of you, there could be some kind of a disappointment when it comes to, or a rejection or a loss when it comes to like love, maybe with a Gemini or someone that you saw as like a potential or an actual soulmate connection. But I feel like you're going to very sort of quickly move on to something else, possibly multiple options. I have Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be connecting with a water sign. I have Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have Knight of Cups. I'm kind of getting you sort of pursuing somebody that could be a water sign, like blowing them up, loving them up, sending them, you know, a lot of communication. This is giving like flirtation, loving messages, flirty messages, kind of like it's giving hot pursuit is what I'm getting. So flip it, switch it, reverse it. Maybe they're going to be pursuing you, okay? But it's getting like somebody's like really attracted and really like in hot pursuit of somebody's affection, somebody's love. And it feels like this is coming after possible ending of another connection, or it may even not be an ending. It may be like just somebody here is interested in somebody else, sees them as potential like soulmate material or relationship material, and it's like it doesn't really, someone rejects the other person, take it as it resonates for you. It's like very soon it seems like there's a redirection and there's like hot pursuit of somebody. If not that, at the very Well, yes, that, but also in addition to that, I should say, could also be a sexual connection here between you and potentially a water sign. Again, because I have two water, whoa, the world card wanted to come out. Two water court cards, but I also have this Knight of Wands. I keep hearing hot pursuit. So I keep hearing hot pursuit, Aries. All right, tell me more about this situation for Aries, Aries, Aries. I'm hearing make sure you make wise investments. Like don't this is kind of giving whichever sign it was that had, was it Capricorn or Sagittarius that had like prosperity coming, but be careful of like overspending. I'm also getting like too, there may be something that you really want or really love or you feel really passionate about. You want to invest a lot into time, energy, money. Don't jump the gun on investing too quickly on something or too much on something to your own detriment. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Tell me more for Aries. 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 Tell me more for Aries. You got a wish fulfillment to come in. You're going to feel really good. I feel like very satisfied. Aries, I think you're going to get lucky. I don't know. Aries feels like they're going to be having getting attention, having the sex, feeling very satisfied in their sexual life. Like things are going to be popping off for y'all, okay? Could be with a Gemini. But if you've been manifesting some kind of like attention, sexual relationship, if you've been kind of putting yourself out there, putting your feelers out there, like I feel like it's going to pay off. You're going to get noticed. You're going to get attention. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of sexual energy coming for you all, Aries. Okay. I'm just saying. Predominantly sexual. I'm not seeing you actually being in a relationship, so keep that in mind. I'm not seeing like the commitment or the reciprocation of some kind of like, oh, we're in partnership. But what I'm seeing is you kind of flaunting your stuff and like in hot pursuit of somebody and possibly like again getting some satisfaction. If your song has been I can't get no satisfaction, Aries, I think you're about to get some satisfaction. Okay, my friends. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe Gemini season is going to be significant for you. Cancer season could be connecting with a Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I see you getting some attention. And I'm feeling this in hot pursuit, either of you or you of them. I'm hearing like I've got moves you've never seen before. Do you? Do you now, Aries? Or do they? Interesting. All right, tell me more for Aries. What's coming in money, honey, for Aries? What the heck? It just keeps wanting to give love. Okay, I'm telling you, Aries, I feel like you got a lot of love coming your way, boo. New love interest, new more attention. Again, getting it in. There's a lot of sexual energy, definitely new love, possibly more than one love interest. Definitely feeling like there could be someone that you start a sexual relationship with. Okay, it could be also new love, like love coming your way. It's not wanting to give me money, honey. I will say this though, you could be someone who is multi-talented. And if you're someone who has a lot of like talents or gifts, it could be time for you to get yourself out there this year, like to finally like spread the word. I'm getting a lot of like promotion, like self-promotion or promotion of what it is that you have to offer. Maybe you're selling things, like, you know, maybe you're crafty, maybe you are, you know, have some kind of talent or charisma or personality. It's time for you to kind of get yourself out there. Some of you could use your talent and your charisma and your like, you know, way to kind of grab attention to maybe profit from whatever business it is that you have, like to sell, or you could be, you know, hiring somebody to help you with that or something like that. But it's also giving to like, maybe it's time for you to create a platform for yourself. Maybe some of you guys are going to start getting yourself out there, showing off your skills, showing off your talent, showing your, you know, yourself off. So for some of you, you could be, creating a platform for yourself. There could even be a certain level of fame that you rise to. Okay. Nowadays, that's very, look at this guy. I can't even, that's very relative, you know, fame. Everyone has their like 15 minutes. So maybe it's time for your 15 minutes, boo. But I'm getting like new love or new love interest or sexual partner coming. Again, some kind of wish that fulfillment that you've been waiting for. Okay. Some of you maybe are moving or you've already moved. And if that was something you're feeling anxious about or going back and forth about, I feel like it's actually going to pay off for you. Like that was a good move, literally, for you to make. You could be connecting with Aquarius, Sagittarius, Cancer. I think like give it some time. Everything in divine timing. And I really do feel like eventually you've been waiting for this. You maybe have been working towards something. You put in effort and energy toward it. You've been manifesting it. Like it's coming. Okay. Everything had to kind of come into alignment and balance and harmony. For some of you, you really found or walking into sort of your purpose. There's a feeling and a sense of healing here. A feeling too of you like being able to really balance when it comes to your emotional energy and groundedness. Okay. Maybe this is also passion, your ideas and passions and vision that you have, and being able to find a way to sort of anchor it in reality as well. So it's not just like this pie in the sky, but you found like practical ways to really bring this to fruition in the 3D as well. Yeah. And this lines up with that, with the Knight of Pentacles, exactly that. So for some of you, it's like if it felt like it was taking a while, it was just a matter of having like practical plans, strategy, and a way to like ground these lofty dreams and goals and visions in some kind of reality. And then to be patient, to kind of put in that effort over time to see it come to fruition. And I feel like it's actually going to absolutely pay off for you. Okay. This is feeling like it's related to your work, career, and finances. Okay. So just give it some time. But I do believe it will get a lot better. Some of you might be stressed because you might have gone into debt over something, and you kind of struggling with that. It could be a startup of some kind. Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles underneath that Hanged Man or Hanged Cat. I hate to say that, but you know. And you may be a little bit worried about, do you need to walk away from something? No, it's what I said before. Okay. Just grounding that lofty goal and dream into some kind of reality, and put in the work and effort in the 3D that you need to. Be patient and just keep plodding, pushing, moving forward. Keep putting effort into it. And I do feel like it's going to pay off. It may take a while. It's not going to be overnight, but I do feel like that dream's coming to fruition for you. It's going to all balance out in time. Okay. Just give it some time. And that's what I got for you there, Aries. Something could be like, did I say something you could be moving or thinking about a move, or maybe you already did, but I could also be coming for you. All right, Bojangles, my friend, you ready? You ready? Oh, that's my bubbies. That's my babacitos. All right, you guys. Thank you, everybody. My goodness. This was fun. Actually, I thought it was going to take a lot longer. But we did good. We did a good job. Okay. Bo, look at him. Oh my God. This boy. Look at this boy. Hi, buddy. Hey, look, I told you that guys think I'm playing. I'm serious. Like he's been staring at me like he okay, excuse me, sir. You don't want pets. You don't want me to scratch your chin. Okay. He wants me to get away. He wants me to get off of here. I'm gonna get off of here. Thank you guys so much. Sending you guys so much love. Big love, big hugs to you guys. Thank you, Julia Boo, for all of the modding on tonight. I so appreciate you. If you guys didn't catch it, you can book a personal reading with me on mytaropist.com. Only place to book. Please do. I would love to read for you personally. It'd be my pleasure. Also, before you leave, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit them hearts and all those good emojis in the circle. And thank you again for subscribing. Hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know anytime I go live or upload a reading for you. Thank you for everyone who voted for this reading. If you voted for another one, don't worry. I saw that there were 3 that were like neck and neck and neck, and I will probably most likely have those on the rotation to do those for you very soon, hopefully soon-ish. I am not quite sure yet if I'm going to do subs only tomorrow or Monday. But we shall see. It depends on if this headache goes away and I feel more better and all that kind of stuff and can take care of some other stuff I got to do. But I love you guys. We'll be back soon. He is funny, right? Oh my God. Thank you, Julia, again. Thank you, Delaney. Thank you, Crystals and Paint. Thank you, Elle. Whew. Thank you. Thank you again to Alban for that super chat. Mwah. Big hugs and love to you. Thank you again for that. Thank you to, oh my goodness. Autumn Moonlight, Anna, Teresa, FG, Lucinda. Gosh, did I miss anybody? Lisa, Leanne. Anyone I missed? Tanisha, I didn't see you earlier, Boo. Tanisha and Kedris. I missed you guys earlier. Hello. Mr. Bacon Tier Mom. Kibby. Amber. Angel Reigns, Sunise. And everybody else that I missed. I like to say hello to everybody. Jason Dole, Jason was in his house. I'm sending you guys Helga, Rick, Newbie Me, Zoya, Christina, Brittany, Barnes, anyone else that I may have missed. I thank you guys again so much for coming on in. Janet was here. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Mona B, thanks you guys. All right. Mwah! Love you guys. This was fun. See you soon. Bye-bye.